Hey everyone, Mark the Movie Man here, and yes, we are continuing our twice-baked series of movie reviews as we look at the Gingerdead Man series as well as the Evil Bong series, and today we are taking a look at Gingerdead Man 2, The Passion of the Crust. Yes, The Passion of the Crust. Here we find our favorite bakery turned serial killer, the Gingerdead Man, running amok on the lot of a B-movie production studio run by Kelvin, who inherited this from his father. Well, he's not only trying to keep his studio and help it survive, but he's also trying to help his cast and crew survive from the hands of this knife-wielding bread. Along the way, also, who gets caught up in the mix is a terminally ill boy who makes a visit to the production studio to meet his favorite childhood characters, the Tiny Terrors. And he gets mixed up in this mass chaos as the blood is spilt and the crumbs have fallen. Gingerdead Man 2, Passion of the Crust is directed by Sylvia St. Croix, and the change in tone and feel of the film is definitely there, though that spirit that we loved in the Gingerdead Man is carried over. Now, the production value one is higher in this film, and what was also interesting about the script is this one's a bit meta as far as it being produced by Full Moon Productions. They kind of are poking fun at themselves as well as kind of making a statement about their studio, I think, in this one, and I thought that was a creative approach of this. Though the reasoning of how the Gingerdead Man gets to the back lot isn't really explored at all. Come on, films like this, you aren't really looking that deep for it. All you gotta know is that Gingerdead Man shows up and he's wreaking havoc. Now here we got a familiar face showing up. Michelle Bauer plays the role of Polly Bunderhof in here, and while the script is kind of poking fun as well as meta and making a statement about Full Moon Productions, here she is playing an ex-Scream Queen who is still trying to stay in the business, and I liked that bit as well. You know, she was having fun with that role. And then you also have the newer guy playing Kelvin, Kevin Mosey, in here. I liked his character quite a bit, the guy trying to keep his studio afloat. Definitely a different character than we've seen in these types of films, and he's got good chemistry with Kelsey Sanders, who plays Heather, the woman who brings the terminally ill boy to the lot. Not only is this thing making a statement, though, and trying to kind of harken back to the classic Full Moon spirit with the Tiny Terrors kind of being your equivalent to the demonic toys and the Puppet Masters, though these Tiny Terrors are a lot more offensive, including one of them being a possessed dildo. But still, you can tell it's that spirit, and they're kind of self-referential type stuff going on. But they also make a reference about online critics. Oh yeah. But they're making a statement here as well about bloggers who rip into their films and such. So there's a whole lot of meta going on in this script, and a lot more thought put into this and creativity than I thought there would be in this series. So it surprised me quite a bit. The blood and gore in here look decent. There is a lot more blood than in the first one in this film. And the Gingerdead Man still has not lost his novelty, though he is no longer voiced by Gary Busey, unfortunately. He still is a novel villain, and how things play out at the end I thought was also a kind of fun nod, and also a great reference to the subtitle of this film. So if you enjoyed Gingerdead Man and enjoy classic Full Moon and have followed Full Moon Pictures throughout the decades, then I think you will get a kick out of Gingerdead Man 2. It is different from the first one. It is doing a lot more parody and self-referential to B-movies, including Full Moon Pictures, but it is creative and more, I thought, better directed by Sylvia St. Croix than the first one directed by Charles Band. This is definitely a better film and improvement over the first one in many ways. So check out Gingerdead Man 2, Passion of the Crust. If you have, leave your comments down below. Don't forget to hit subscribe. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by our 10th anniversary, middle of July. Can only do it with your help. As always, thank you for your support, and remember, keep that ticket stub.